Good morning, everyone. We are ready to start the October 2nd connections. That would be for Monday, October 2nd. Let's hit the play button and let's see how Art will do today. We've got dog stand, male hint, bow or bow, down salute, maps, clock, arrow scales, kneel, shell, notes, finger, and fur. And by the way, today's Sunday, pre-recording. I have an unbelievably busy day. My first student comes in like 15 minutes, so I hope I can get this done in time. I see some like gestures of deference. You've got salute, kneel, bow. This would be the opposite of a salute or a gesture of deference, huh, guys? But maybe stand. Okay, let's think about that. Then, if that were the case, we'd have it's interesting how we've got three plurals: maps, scales, notes, but not a fourth one. I mean, this is very tempting. I'm going to go for it. Perfect. Okay. Ah, shoot. I'm a little concerned, though, that that was just the easy one. They're going to get a lot harder, I believe. All right. Fur. What are we going to do with fur? Shell. Okay, these could be like the exteriors. Oh, man, that would be good. Yes, scales. That's why it's plural, because you wouldn't just say scale. And down. Nice. That is the, you could say like the, you know, outer surface of an animal. Perfect. Animal coverings. Okay. And then we've got, okay, so we still have green and purple. Male, green. Come on, we've got to have an easy one for green. Maps, notes. That dog's going to be, can be with so many different expressions. So we've probably got like a little secret word thing. Arrows point, fingers point, hints point you in the right direction. Clocks don't point, mail doesn't really point. Things that point, arrows point, fingers point. Maps point, sort of. It's a little weak. Um, I mean, I sort of like the direction that's going. I mean, fingers definitely point, arrows point, a hint points. The maps sort of help you point. Notes, not as much. Let's give it a shot. Okay, one away. Probably it was the maps. Maybe the dog. Ha ha ha. Pointers. Okay, fair enough. That's awesome. Notes, maps, clock, mail. For the green, I mean, that's got to be pretty easy. What the heck would you call that, though? I'm sort of having a little trouble tying it all together. I mean, things that, I mean, they all give you information. That's a little bit maybe too broad. But that's the best I can come up with. I mean, forms of information. Anyways, we, we did, if we were playing in the tournament, I would have lost, the chance to get a 5 anyway. But yeah, I mean, it's just forms of information, but they're quite disparate from one another. So I do agree that there will probably be a slightly more clever way to tie them down a little bit better. I mean, clock tells time. Maps give you directions. Mail doesn't really give you directions per se. Notes, yeah, I'm just going to say forms of information. No, I will not take that because I admitted that it was too weak. I admitted that was too weak. Clock, mail, maps, notes, very clever. iPhone apps. I don't have an iPhone. I have a whatchamacallit, the opposite, a Samsung. So an Android. Clock, yes. My Gmail, my maps. That's fair. I don't really use the notes. That's probably they had something else like Google. I think that would have been a lot more obvious. But that's okay, guys. I think that's a decent solve, especially since I'm have like a student come in like just 1 or 2 more minutes. But yeah, I like the animal coverings. That was a very clever. That was very clever. Ways to show respect. Very nice. Pointers was awesome. I'm glad I got that. I did say things that point, and yeah, I just sort of was a little bit too loosey goosey on the final category. And I admit, forms of information is not that good. But hey, that was a pretty decent solve. And of course, guys, I want to see how you guys did, and I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow for yet another round of connections.